In a small, quiet town, where houses leaned against each other like old friends, and narrow alleys whispered secrets from the past, lived an old man named Sami. For over 40 years, Sami worked as a postman. But he wasn't just someone who delivered mail. He delivered hope. He carried news, wishes, tears, and joy, all sealed in envelopes. He knew everyone, and everyone knew him. He didn't need maps. Because people's hearts were his compass, Sami could sense who was waiting for a letter. A mother hoping for news from her son abroad, a young woman longing for a long-delayed apology, or a child waiting for a birthday card that might never come. The letters grew fewer. Technology took over. Texts, emails, video calls. Paper became old-fashioned. Mailboxes stood silent. Yet every morning, Sami still wore his faded uniform, slung his weathered leather bag over his shoulder, and stepped into the streets. He told himself, maybe today, there's still one letter that matters. And then, one rainy afternoon, while taking a shortcut through a forgotten garden at the edge of town, he noticed something strange. A wooden letterbox, old, slightly tilted, sitting alone under a tall tree. No house nearby, no signs of life. Curious, he walked closer, opened it slowly, and inside was a single letter. The handwriting was small, shaky, childlike. To whoever finds this. My name is Adam. I'm 10 years old. I live in an orphanage. Nobody writes me letters, but I wrote this one anyway. Because I hope someone, somewhere, might write me back. Sami stood frozen. His heart tightened, as if the letter had been written just for him. That night, he couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about Adam. His loneliness, his courage to write without expecting an answer. So the next morning, Sami wrote a letter. His first personal letter in years. It had no address, no return name, only warmth, and the heart of a father. The soul of a grandfather. The voice of someone who truly cared. Hello Adam, I read your letter, and I'm here. I'll write to you, every time you write to me. Because you're not alone. He placed it gently inside the same wooden box. Music swells gently. And so, a story began. Each week, Sami returned. And each week, a letter from Adam waited. Sometimes long, sometimes short. He talked about school, the food he didn't like, his favorite drawing pencil, or the rainy days he hated. And sometimes, the letters were just a few words. Are you still there? Sami was always there. He replied with kindness, stories from his youth, old jokes, poems, even little drawings. He made Adam laugh. And sometimes cry. The letterbox beneath the tree became sacred, a small bridge between two lonely hearts. Years passed. Adam grew. Sami aged. His steps became slower, his handwriting shakier. But he never stopped writing. Until one week, there was no letter, no Sami. Then another week passed. Still nothing. The mailbox remained. But the one who gave it meaning was gone. Months later, on a snowy morning, a young man arrived. He carried a new wooden box, polished, sturdy, just like the old one. He placed it beside the same tree, and with quiet breath, read aloud, "My name is Adam. I was once a boy in an orphanage, and someone, a stranger who never told me his name, wrote me letters every week. He saved me. I never saw his face, but I owe him everything I am. Today, I'm a doctor, and I built this new letterbox for others, so no child feels forgotten, so no soul feels alone." Sami may be gone, but his words live on, because when words come from the heart, they don't fade, they stay, in quiet corners of cities, in hidden wooden boxes, and deep in the hearts they've touched.